Island mayors won't be taking a stance in support or opposition of Proposition A. A draft resolution that intended to oppose the initiative was scrapped today as some mayors like Robert Lizama of Jigo didn't want to be forced to take a stance and instead leave that decision up to their constituents.
If the organization, the Japan group really wants this, they'll make that time to go to these 13 centers.
I agree.
If the no to Prop A really wants to campaign on this no to Prop A, put them up on their point or their time to go out and give that fair representation to the island of Guam.
Others like Agana Heights Mayor Paul McDonald clearly voiced their disdain with the proposal.
And I don't want to change. So for me, I suggest that we just leave it the way it is. Vote against it.
Up until today, proponents have been silent. Attorney Ron Maroney sat at today's meeting willing to answer questions from mayors about the proposal. Instead, island mayors discussed a letter from Guam Greyhound employee Annette Cruz, who sought to clarify points of Prop A, saying it would not be a monopoly and would not impact bingo operations at the island's senior centers. She wrote, quote, "This initiative is primarily about producing jobs for our residents and tax revenues for critically needed services that benefit everyone." Instead, she contends for-profit bingo would be an entertainment option targeted for tourists to help create jobs and raise money for health care, public safety, and education. While mayors voted not to take a position on the initiative, mayors will do what they can to educate their respective residents by holding forums with proponents and opponents of the initiative. Ortachalan-Pago Mayor Jesse Gogui heads the Bingo Initiative Committee.
If you want to invite other members of the community that aren't necessarily senior citizens, but want to ask questions about the initiative, this would be an opportune time to do it.
Sinahanya Mayor-elect Robert Hoffman, who is also a member of the Committee to Keep Guam Good, that has launched a campaign opposing the initiative, says many villages with community centers have already made up their minds.
If we have more discussion, I think our people will really see the faults in the proposal. They'll see the flaws, and then I think they'll be able to make a better decision when it comes November.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.